Hey, everybody, welcome to the show, the Frog News Network. Big night. Got Francine coming on. Hey, we made it back safe all the way from Aiken, Georgia, which is um, right outside of Augusta, Georgia. Really nice down there. We had a super good time. John DeLemby was down there, Brad Barton. First time I spoke on stage, I was nervous, but I prayed. I said, God, just let the words come out okay. And everybody said, you didn't sound nervous. I was nervous, but the devil won't gonna get the best of me. And I didn't even know it because I put my head down and walked off the stage. And then Mika told me, he said, you didn't see? I said, see what, man? I was glad to get off the stage. He said, you had a standing ovation. Everybody in the room stood up. I said, are you kidding me? So here's what the car looks like down there in Aiken, Georgia. Looks pretty good, don't it? Sitting out there. That's all police cars back in there. They were all taking pictures of it. We had a big old time down there. Where are y'all calling and where y'all watching us from? Massachusetts, welcome to the show. Southern California, hey, Anna, welcome. From Arkansas, let me get that one. Arkansas, hello, Elizabeth. Hello from Arizona, London, Kentucky. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. All Superfood says, doing an awesome job as always. North Carolina, welcome to the show. Upstate New York. I click on it and it changes because people start coming on more and more. I apologize. Tennessee, Vermont, welcome to the show. Hi from Indiana. Guys, I was getting a little tired, so I had to make me some coffee. Excuse me while I take a sip. From Georgia. And guess who we got from Georgia on tomorrow? I'll be interviewing Candace Taylor. She's running for governor of Georgia. Yes, that's pretty cool stuff, isn't it? So she'll be on. I'll record it at noon and then we'll run it at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm really excited to have her on. She's a ton of fun. I mean, she is something else. Great Falls, North Carolina. Welcome to the show. Rocky Mountains. I got you, brother. I used to live out in Colorado Springs for some time. Greenville, Ohio. Excuse me. Hi, Doug. Debbie. Hi from Seattle. Welcome to the show. Hi from Gastonia, North Carolina. I know where that's at. That's right past Charlotte. Hey, Doug from Florida. Love Candace. Everybody loves Candace. How can't you like her? She was it guns, babies, and something else in school or something like that. I know I'm messing it up. She's gonna get me tomorrow. But aloha. We got one from Hawaii, I guess. Welcome to the show, guys. We're gonna stay right here on Facebook. Ain't nothing we're gonna say is controversial. If being the Patriots being controversial, then we're in real trouble. But sometimes it is. Wichita, Kansas in the house. Fort Worth in the house. God. Hello. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Texas in the house. California. Hey, Doug, I'm a sister, not a brother. Sorry. Guns, babies, and God. There it is. Thank you, Debbie. Upstate New York in the house. Welcome to the show. So about one more minute, and we'll bring Francine home. London, Kentucky. I just got my hotel rooms booked yesterday, or was it today? I don't even know what day it is. When you go from event to event to event, it's only 2 in a row, Doug. Stop exaggerating. I'm just glad I'm going up there and we're going to have a big old time. Uh-oh, she disappeared on me. I guess we're going a little longer. Huntington, West Virginia in the house. She was in the green rooms, what we call it, and she disappeared. We'll keep going. So good to see the picture of you and Mike. Yeah, Mike's doing good. He was able to walk outside. He's still gaining his strength back, and he needs to take it easy and not try to do too much too fast. But I'm not his doctor or anybody else. So that's my advice to him. Just take it easy, Mike. Get better. We need you, brother. We're glad, and we know that God answers prayers. Amen. Because he's home. And that's an amazing thing right there, man. A lot of people praying for that man. So glad come inside. I said, I got to give you a hug. He said, don't squeeze too hard because they did a little procedure on him and I ain't going to talk about it. But anyways, he's doing good. He was up walking around when I was at the house. He fixed me a bowl of loaded baked potato soup. And I'm going to tell you, that thing Well, Michael, if you're watching, that thing was that was some kind of good. He said, put a little sour cream in there, taste a little better. I sure did. I put 2 little dabs of sour cream in. Man, that thing was delicious. I'm telling you. Oklahoma in the house. Canton, Ohio in the house. Thank you, Jesus, for Mike. Yeah, yes. Amen for Mike. He was, whew. We glad he's home. I'm telling you. Yeah, he did a show last night with Negative 48, I believe. Excuse me while I take another sip. As I wait for Francine, I don't know what happened. Let me check my phone, see if she messaged me. Let me message her. You disappeared. You disappeared from the green room. What happened? Just message her back, see if she'll come back on. Southern Wisconsin in the house. Yeah, isn't it that time of year, guys and girls, where it's starting to cool off? We're going into the fall. It's time to start making soups. I love to make soups. Beef soup. I love to make it's like cabbage soup. You use cabbage and tomatoes and V8 and beef broth. That is some hearty stuff, and it tastes so good. It's so filling, and it's so good. Use kidney beans in it. Man, it's delicious. I'm a soup kind of guy. Hey, don't forget, guys, My Pillow, use the code word Frog News. We love some Mike Landell. Yes, we do. We're waiting for her to come back. I don't know what happened. She must have lost her signal for a minute. Made potato soup. He said that you have to put you have to put one ingredient at a time and cook it. And then, but he had one of them new kind of, I don't know, what do you call them? Cook pot things where it does it in like 4 hours, what used to take a day and a half. To cook it all in 4 hours, and it was delicious. It had the bacon bits and all that in it. You made chicken rice today? Good for you. Let me get that one on there. Doug, your shows have been excellent lately. God bless you. Thank you, because I asked God to guide us, and I have a godly lady, Colleen, that is helping book the shows. And even on her cards, we put, she wanted, and I put it on there for her, Kingdom Connector. We're connecting everybody through Christ. Everything we do, we ask God to move our show forward, and in under His name is as we do it. It's just amazing the guests we've had. Just because I have somebody on my show doesn't mean that I agree with what they do, or people were concerned because I had certain people on my show. I won't mention them. That doesn't make me believe that. I believe in God. I believe in what I think. I believe in the Bible. That's what I believe in. I don't believe this is the version I believe in, or this is what I think it says. It's what it says in the book. So that's where I'm at with all that. So just know that every show's different. We try to mix it up. Tomorrow we got Candace, and then Wednesday we're bringing back the constitutional scholar. He's coming on. That give me the big old book. You give me this big old book right here. He coming back on Wednesday. Look at the size of this book. I had to leave town. I had time. That is a book to read right there. I feel like I could win a court case if I read that book. But I'll get the thumbing through it here. That's every day's a step forward, and I just I just want God to keep guiding the show, keep guiding the guests that we have on our show. We just tried to provide us a variety of different guests, just not the same thing or the same opinion all the time. Do you follow what I'm saying? And it's like this, and I'll say it again, guys and girls, we need to bring people together, not drive them apart. We don't need to argue with other podcasters. All that nonsense we don't need. What we need to do is bring all the podcasters together as one, and not worry. If you don't, here's as simple as watching TV. If you don't agree with what you're watching, change the channel. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to complain about it. All you do is go to the next podcast. It's just that simple. We love you. If you don't like my show tonight, come back tomorrow. There'll be another guest. There'll be another opinion. It ain't always the same message day after day after day after day. We put a variety up there because we love you, and we want to give you the opportunity to discern on what it is that you believe. Do your own research. Okay? We love you guys. So I don't know what happened to Francine. She was in the back office. What's God's name, Doug? What's God's name? Y'all making me hungry. I know I haven't had dinner yet. Hello, Doug. Hello, Superfoods. Robert says. Nope, nothing can stop what's coming, you know. Big things are coming, folks. And as you can tell, and I'll get a little bit and I'll talk just a little bit until we get her back. Either way, if somehow she lost her internet connection, crazy things are happening nowadays. I'll go into promoting her event, which starts Thursday of this week and everything else. But we're going to wait for 15, 20 minutes and I'll get to talking. But if you can't see it, I can. They're systematically shutting down our government. Um, and it started with the pilots walking out. Now you see GE, what was it? 750 employees walked out of one factory. We're just not taking it anymore. The country's just not taking the crap anymore. And now when you even see, and I hate to use this program because I hate it so much, Saturday Night Live making fun of the president, Biden, the switch has been flipped. Remember? And it's no coincidence Alan Baldwin shot somebody on the set of that movie, and the person that he shot, she's from the hometown of the same place that Red October was based at, the submarine base. It's all connected. It's all part of the movie. Either he was executed or he went on trial. Have you seen the pictures of the Capitol? There's a 30-foot high fence going around the top of the steps. Why would they do that? Why? Is it to keep people in or keep people out? We'll see whenever they put the top layer on there. There's no climbing this fence. This fence looks like, if you watch Nancy Drew's videos, it looks like a fence that would be at a penitentiary, for goodness sakes. That's what it looks like. It's very scary that what they're putting out in front of the Capitol, and nobody's covering it. It's everywhere. I mean, I might have to go up and do some of my own research. So what do you guys think? I mean, I was all prepared for her, and I don't know what happened. Let me check my phone and see if she texts me back. I know how things happen, so technical difficulties. We're still waiting on you to come back into the green room. So I just text her again. So it's okay. We can make a show out of nothing. Nancy Drew is amazing. I don't care if she was videotaping the sidewalk, I'd watch the whole video because you never know what's going to be in that video. You know what I mean? And you can hear she's so excited to listen to. Ooh, 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 look. She's great. She's a true patriot. She really is. She really is. I can't help myself from watching her every time she has something. Hey, girl, I seen you down in Aiken. I sure did. We had a good old time. She came to the VIP dinner a little bit. She was there, and then I seen her at the event. Anybody seen Richard Citizen Journal got arrested, did he? I don't know. Last time I seen him was in Kentucky. Hey, Doug, are you coming on late? Nope, I'm not coming on late. We're just Francine was supposed to come on. I don't know if she lost her internet connection or what, but we'll just wing it from here, guys. It is what it is. Sometimes stuff happens. Like Brad Barton would say, we're having technical difficulties right now. It was so good to see you there. I was so surprised when I seen you because I knew you were having some difficulties finding a ride. And I didn't get the car till 12 o'clock today to come down there. It's a miracle I made it there by 7, speeding most of the way. Superfood says Dallas will be huge. November 2nd. They're saying November, big reveal on November 2nd. We'll see. We'll see. Wing it, Doug. Wing it, chicken, wing it. Hey, listen, guys. There was a gentleman, Superfoods. I don't know. You don't have the name. He was a chiropractor, but he is like a genius with the minerals. It's like everything you're being treated for can be cured naturally. Just what you have a deficiency of something in your body. He was talking about high blood pressure, diabetes. There's a deficiency, but what they want to do is give you a pill to keep you on it forever, but you could cure it because you're deficient in so many things. And what he on to say is that no doctor will treat you for is parasites. Well, they live in every other animal in the world, but they don't treat humans for parasites. Them parasites are the same thing that make many people sick. You worm a horse, you worm a dog. That's ivermectin, by the way, but you don't worm a person. Why not? Them parasites live within inside us, and they create the sickness and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with worming a person, is what he was saying. And with the medications, not medication. Well, you can use ivermectin. There's a lot of natural ways, and he has a whole. His name's Dr. Artist. That was his name. Colleen told me today, and we're going to get him on the show as well. He spoke twice, and both times he got a standing ovation. The guy just a little smart. He's way smart, and I mean to tell you, super duper smart. And we're going to have him on the show. Like I said, we got Candace Taylor, and then I'll be doing I might bring my board. I know they don't have room for a table up for me up there for selling my stuff, but I'll sell it out of the Patriot Mobile. I'll bring my little board, and what I'll do is set that up at John DeLemmy's table, and we'll interview John and some other people at his table at nighttime when the events are over and stuff like that. Maybe we can get one of the late speakers to come in along with John, and we can do a couple of interviews from up there. Plus, I'll be shooting some live video from up there as well. So let me call her. So I'm going to cut my mute myself. Okay, I'm unmuted. I got no answer. So we'll continue on. So do you guys want to do a call-in show, and I'll throw the number up there, and you guys, because I really got nothing prepared. I didn't do any research because I thought for sure she was coming on, but I never gonna waste a show on anything. So let's continue on. Yeah, we can talk about. They're all trying to get me to go to Dallas too. Trust me when I tell you. Superfoods wants me to go. Everybody wants me to go, but the Dallas I'm going to is in December. That's Clay Clark's event. We all know that. Let's talk about that. That 107 or 107, depends on how you say it, revealed himself. That was really him. And it wasn't the guy that made the mistake and showed his face a couple of weeks back. No, it ain't the same guy, but that's him. As soon as he talked, you knew it was him. You had to listen probably for about 10, 20 seconds to realize there was an echo in the room. But just the way he talks, it's going to be biblical. It was the same guy. It was him. So like I was telling Mike, I said, wow, he showed his face. I guess the cabal's gone. And Mike looked at me and said, the cabal's been gone for years. The threat has just been defeated. I mean, the last part of them. But so, something big's going to happen, excuse me, if he revealed himself. So there is some big things are coming. I mean, I need an explanation for that fence in DC, like Nancy Drew said. Nobody got it, and they won't let you get close to it too. I want to go buy a super zoom lens, and I want to film all of that. And I bet I get thrown off every platform with that, right? Bring the Patriot Patrol and my bullhorn. What are y'all building up there? The country needs to know. Y'all better have some bail money because they'll lock my ass up. I promise you they will. Call in show. Let me do my call forward, and we can do it right on my telephone. So just go ahead. If y'all want to call in, we'll do it the old generic way. We won't even use the board. Or let me see. I can hook it up real quick. I like to use my headphones. So let me hook this up like this. Speakers, check 1, 2. There we go. So you guys want to call in, go ahead And we'll just discuss what's going on. We had a good time down at Aiken. There was a lot of great information. Even Professor Toto came in. He's the last speaker, and he taught us about the Constitution. It was amazing. Um, I did get to speak. They gave me 30 minutes. Doug took about 20, maybe, but I had nothing written down. I just kneeled my head down and I said, Lord, let the words come out right. And I talked about what I went through, the deliverance, and how it's changed me as a man, and how it's changed me 100%. Well, but 100%, a lot of me's changed. The aggressive person, the person that was always mad, he's gone. I threw him in the pit. It was an evil spirit in my body. That's what we can talk about. My deliverance. If you've been through it, call on in. Tell us how it went for you there. I think I talked to Pastor Henry, and 26 or 28 evil spirits came out of my body during deliverance. And no, it wasn't like in The Exorcist. You see it, nothing like that. But when the evil spirits come out of you, they talk, they make noises. You're not in control. It's the spirits that are in control, and people don't think that stuff's real. I'm here to tell you it's real, and it's all around you and all inside you if you don't know. It's as real as it gets, and the forgiveness one was the hardest one. To forgive people that's done you wrong. And there's been many. Not many, but two. I'm not even going into it. But when he mentioned this one person from about 3 months ago, I threw up everywhere. That woman had casted an evil spell on me. She is wicked. That's the truth, folks. So that's what I went through. It was about 4 hours long. They do a long interview. I'd say the interview is 45 to 50 minutes about your whole life, about your parents' whole life. And I don't know why my phone didn't ring. I already got people are calling, and it's not. Let me make sure that I got this thing forwarded to my phone. So just stop calling for a minute, please. And make sure I get this thing set up to where it's going to my phone and not trying to ring on the computer. I don't do the words and numbers thing. No dermatria here. Sorry, that's not my thing. I don't say it's not true, but I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm trying to see, this is all at the last minute, so y'all got to give me a break here and make sure I got this thing working correctly. Settings. Stop calling. Incoming calls. Go to my Android device. Now it's on. It's going to start ringing. So here we go. All right. It wasn't on, so it wasn't going to ring. I got the Bluetooth on, but they still keep going to voicemail. This is what happens when stuff like this. See, I'm not flipping out. I'm not cursing. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Getting mad ain't gonna fix it. I promise you. I keep getting it. My phone won't ring. There it goes. Hello, you're on the air. Go ahead.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, you're live on the show. Go ahead with Doug. You cut your speakers down, bro.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello.
Yeah, you got to cut your speakers down, or we're going to hear me in the background in like 2-second delay every time. So you're on the air.
I don't have the TV on.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. I was going to call Doug and talk to him and see. Everybody asked me. My cousin just talked to me on the phone a while ago, and she said she was concerned because we talked about banks and money and stuff, and she said, well, should I go to the bank tomorrow and pull my money out? I said, I don't think it would do any good. I said, because my understanding is that the money that you got in the bank is safe and it's maybe converted to something else, and it's going to be backed up by silver and gold is what I understand more than anything else, and that it won't do any good to pull it out. If you pull it out and they convert it, that it won't be no good no way. So we're just kind of concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Go ahead.
you're absolutely correct. All the money's guaranteed and backed up. You don't need to go run to the bank and do anything. Guys, I only can answer one phone call at a time. So when 40 people call, it's going to go to voicemail. But listen,
Yeah,
everything is backed
who
up.
you know?
Well, when you say go ahead and call in, and you got 900 people and 1,000 people watching, a lot of people call at one time. There's no call holding on
All right,
Google
is this
Voice.
Doug?
This is Doug. You're speaking to him.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
You're
I
live.
wasn't
You're
sure.
live.
I-
You're live
I-
on
I-
the. You're live on the show right now. All your money is backed up in the bank, bro. Okay, you got no worries. Okay.
Okay, I was just wondering, because I hadn't heard nothing from the banks or nothing, and I just
They've
wanted
signed.
to know.
They've all signed NDAs. They can't
how
say a
things
word.
were.
Yeah. I got pissed at Bank of America today. I said, I know I don't got a lot of money in your bank compared to some people. I said, I need to change the password on my business account. Oh, you'll have to make an appointment. I said, you're not the doctor. I got 40 grand in your bank. See me now. But anyways, I appreciate the call. We're going to take the next caller.
Call from
Chrissy.
Hey, you're live with Doug on the show. Go ahead.
You are so cute. I just want to eat you up like pudding.
Wow, you're not the girl I met in Aiken, are you?
I was Chris 10. Now I'm the soapbox.
I'm not even going into that, but I was like, it was a little weird down in Aiken. This lady was like stalking
But
me
I
down
just
there.
wanted to call in and say that I think you're doing a really good job,
Thank you.
and I see a whole different Doug.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your deliverance and getting that much closer to the Creator. I am so happy for you,
Yeah,
and I hope that you feel as amazing as you look and see.
I do. And I see things in a whole different spectrum now. And I know that these evil spirits can come back at any time. But the way the pastor taught me, it's just like being, when they come back, you can close that door. It's on hinges. You don't got to let them in. But we appreciate your call.
Think
And thank you.
of a big locked door, like those glass doors underground. They use the tunnel. Think
Mhm.
one of those glass doors and blast the door shut when you feel it coming on. I'm telling you, man, whatever can come your way, you can push away because you are cleansed with the blood of Christ and you are united with all of us. We are all one nation and one God's people, no matter what color, what religion, what race. We are all His creation. And
Yes.
as soon as we stand up and begin taking our rights and our life back, I think that, we'll feel better. But I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do I get one of those shirts that you wear, one of the polo shirts? I love that shirt.
I had all them specially made and they weren't cheap. I'll be honest with you. And
Oh, I saw the way. Car
Yeah.
looks sharp.
the car is unreal, isn't it? The cops were taking pictures. They thought it was so cool. Hey, folks, if you're calling and I don't answer the phone, you're just going to have to call back. You don't need to leave voicemails. There's no call holding on Google Voice. And I am not dumb enough to give out my real cell phone number there because it had never quit ringing. But yeah, the car turned out good. Always know that even though I went through deliverance, I know when the evil spirits are trying to come back. And I just give it, like today, I dropped something that I normally would have, blasted out a curse word or something. I just said, devil, you don't live here today. Go back to your pit.
Discernment, my man. Yes, discernment.
I put him back in his place. So look, let me take this next call right here. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, love. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you so much.
call from.
Bubba.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail. Goodbye. Your call.
You're on the line, Bubba. Go ahead. Hello? Hello. I guess you hung up. Now I got nobody on the line. People are calling left and right. Somebody will call back in a minute. But anyways, guys, yeah, my deliverance has changed me. I see things in a whole different way now. And I guess I'll just explain a little bit about, I don't know, right after I got rid of the woman, I ain't even going to speak her name because she don't deserve it. I started seeing things in a different way. And I don't know what it was. I was always the first one to show people where the mask was on Biden before anybody else seen it. I was always the one that showed. I knew. All right, I'm gonna take this call. All right, you're on the air. Go ahead. Hello.
Hey, Doug, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Hold on just for a sec. I'm wondering why it's not playing through here. Are you still there?
I am.
All right, because I got you through the phone and it's not through my Bluetooth, and I'm wondering why. But go ahead. What's your question? Or
Well, couple of things. I actually listened to Charlie Ward and Andy the other day, and I think they might have mentioned that person that you're talking about a little bit.
right.
Anyway, hate it all, because we don't like to talk about other podcasters and
No,
everything.
I've made it
anyway,
very clear that we need to bring people together, not drive people apart. If you don't
Exactly.
like the show, change the channel, just like your TV. I love them
That's
all.
right.
I don't agree with them all, but I don't have to talk about them whatsoever. We all need to fight this
That's right.
battle against evil and bring all God's people together under one name, under God's name. So that's where I'm at with everything now.
But you're doing an awesome job. Awesome job. I'm from Gastonia.
Mhm.
Listen to you a lot. And my mom, Sandra Wilson in Kings Mountain, loves you to death. Here are my thoughts on all the fencing at Washington. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
We're supposed to have the 34 buildings that are supposed to take the rods of God.
Yes.
I think that's why they got all the fencing up. Is they're doing the tribunals, plus they're digging and setting the explosives to assist with the rods of God.
I think you're right too. What else would they be digging around the White House for the last 3 months? They're gonna do exactly the same thing there as well. Hey guys and girls, if you're
Yep.
calling in, remember there's no call waiting. I don't have $1 million studio. If I'm talking on the phone, you're going to get the voicemail. You don't need to leave a voicemail. That's not going to help you get on. You just need to call back. Thank you very much. I'm not being mean. I'm just stating fact. But yeah, I think you're on to something there. And I've never seen a fence that tall, but at the penitentiary, 30 feet high.
Exactly.
It's not 30 actually. When they put the other, it's 15. It'd be 45 feet high. It looks like 15-foot sections. And they were putting up the second
incredible.
sections today. Nancy Drew was taking the pictures of it.
Well, the last thing I heard, and I can't remember which podcaster it was, is that we're supposed to finish tribunals on November 11th.
Okay, and then we're hearing other things in Dallas on the 2nd. But I'm just gonna keep praying, and God will give me the wisdom to have discernment on what's going to happen. So I'll leave it there. That way, I'm not talking bad about anybody. And we'll just leave it like that. How's that sound?
That sounds great, Doug. Peace to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bless you.
All right, guys, give me a second and see why my Bluetooth ain't working. Trying to pair it. Broadcaster Pro. It's connecting. Y'all can call back.
Dr. Betsy Eads.
To accept,
All right, you're on the call with Doug. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Dr. Eads.
Hey, how you doing, Doc?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you doing, Doug?
I'm fantastic. Can you tell our audience what you're a doctor of?
So my name's Dr. Betsy Eads. I'll be speaking at Patriots Arise with Fran and
I don't know what happened
Alan.
to Fran. I lost
I'm
her
a
connection.
trained hospitalist
Okay.
on board in family medicine and geriatrics, and I'm going to be talking about COVID, the patents, the vaccine, the side effects, what's in the vaccine, and treatment. And I just wanted to give a shout out for anyone that wants to come and learn about the COVID the COVID shots and the patents. I will be speaking last speaker of the night on Friday, as well as I'll be on a roundtable on Saturday, and we'll be talking about treatment.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. We had Francine in the back. I don't know if she lost the internet where she's at, but I tried to call and couldn't even get her
There's
back.
a horrible storm going through there,
really?
Doug.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I
seen
bet
it
it's
on
an
the
internet
radar.
issue.
Yeah, well, we'll promote our show anyway, and I want to thank you for calling in. I got the banner, I got the website. We'll promote that. We'll do a little more of the call-in show, and then we'll promote that and the TAPS thing as well. Thank you so much for the call-in. I look forward to meeting you when I come up there.
Oh, I'm
up
so
there
excited to meet you.
I'll be up there Thursday. I guess so John and them's coming in Wednesday, but I got
Wednesday night. Yeah, we're coming in Wednesday.
What time does it start?
I just want to say your show's terrific.
Thank
You're doing great work. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We just ask God to move us always in the right directions and let the right words come out of my mouth that makes him happy. Do you follow what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. That is exactly the right thing.
You're doing the Lord's work, and I just want to tell you, totally appreciate you.
Thank you so much for calling in. I look forward to meeting you Thursday. I should probably be there by noon Thursday. I hope I don't miss too much.
And there are tickets available if anybody wants to go.
Okay, I'm going to let anybody know.
Yep, we do have some assistance too if people want to go and they just can't, or they think they can't afford to go. We do have some sponsors.
We helped a couple of people out last time too. Okay, thanks a lot for calling in, and then we're definitely going to be plugging their show in the event real soon in this show. Thank you. I got somebody else calling in. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
All right, you're on the call with Doug. Go ahead.
Hey, Doug.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
This is Sam Isabel. I've called in several times, but texted you several times. And what I wanted to talk to you about, I'm a disabled veteran, and I'm in a VA home. Can you still hear me?
I hear you real loud. You need to back away from the phone just a little bit. Hello?
Hello?
All right, you're fine. Go ahead, sir.
And I called in to get a copy of my birth certificate from California.
Uh-huh.
I'm currently in Oklahoma, but I called in to get a copy of my birth certificate. It came back with a red flag on it, and they said it was because I was a domestic extremist.
Really?
Because I supported Donald Trump.
That's a bunch of BS.
You know, I'm in a VA home, and I watch you guys all the time.
Well, thank you.
24/7 almost.
Thank you so much.
And I really appreciate you. But I'd just like to know what you think about this situation with the birth certificates.
I wouldn't think too much of it if I was you. I would say by the first of the year, I bet you can get a birth certificate that don't say nothing like that on that. That's just the communist run California right now, which will y'all neutralized here in the next few months. Trust me, this whole government's going to be replaced. And I mean it, all of it. Every one of them are just playing a part in the movie. Most all of them already been arrested, including that idiot out there, the governor here in Virginia. All of them getting ready to get replaced. We're going to put a new government in. That's why you see the fence going around the Capitol 45 feet high. It's all getting ready to go down any day at this point. So just hang in there. And we appreciate you listening to us as a Froggenite, and we appreciate your patriotism. And you just hang in there and know God's got this, and you just sit back and enjoy
all the time, and you're always in my prayers.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I was just at Mike's. Yeah. I was just at his house yesterday and visited with him. He's doing good. He just needs to get his rest in to gain his strength back, but he is doing well. All right. All right. He was done. Okay, guys, we appreciate your call. And I know one person has probably called in several times now and they didn't get through. If you want to call back, the line is open right now. Matter of fact, 3 people called while he was on. So, let me see. Superfoods had the number up there. What did I do with it? Banners. Let me grab the phone number real quick. Call back if you were trying to call in. The line is open now. There's the phone number right there if you want to call back in. We're just doing a call-in show, and we just one of the speakers just actually called. If you're on the line to find out that Francine's probably lights, internet, and cell phone went down. There's some horrible storms getting ready to come through here too. Ours are not supposed to get here till about 1 o'clock, but the line of thunderstorms where she lived, it was coming through right now. So we're just praying for her and hope everything's okay with her. I'm sure it is, but you know how it is. Things get a little strange when you get into thunderstorms and stuff like that. So you guys can call back in. I think we're all set up again. It appears to be anyway. If it's not, I always wished it was, right? Okay, we're connected again to the board. So y'all call in. Let's talk about it. Maryland storms too. I think that's, I'm not sure. I think she's in PA. I'm not sure exactly where Francine lives. I just know the events in Frederick, Maryland starts on Thursday. So let's do this. So, this is the banner. Let me get that off there. Stop. So this is the banner. It starts the 28th through the 30th, which is Thursday morning. And of course, Francine and her husband will be speaking. Pastor Greg Locke. If you've never heard him preach, if you sleep while he's preaching, you earned every second of it because he just brings the fire when he comes. I'm telling you right now, John DeLemme, my personal friend, he teaches you about your Constitution, about your rights. He's a heck of a guy and a heck of a teacher. We love you, John. I don't know a lot of the other speakers there. I know Professor Toto is going to be there. I know Dr. Linda. I met her down in Tampa. Jeff Preston, I talked to him. Hopefully he'll be there. He's having some back problems. I spoke to him down in Aiken. Sabrina, I met her down in Naples also. I met Maurice. What a wonderful singer he is. He'll be there. I apologize if I don't know everybody that's in the picture, but I promise you it's going to be real big. And I got the website right here. So let me find that. It's right there. There are tickets left, guys. Go to www.patriotsariseevent.com. Get your tickets. I'll be up there. I'll have the Patriot the Patriot Patrol car up there. I'll have hats for sale. I'll have the LifeWave samples to hand out so you can try out this amazing product. And we got some T-shirts also. We're getting some new T-shirts designed. Just a lot of great things are happening because we keep God first. We don't worry about nothing else. Everything comes if you keep God first. God will take care of you when you're getting his message out. I promise you. I just promise you, if you keep him first, he'll take care of you. If you get his word out to everybody. And the one thing that I can say after I went through deliverance is God has spoke to me and says, Doug, I want you to bring more people to me. Come to Christ. And of course, he wants me to let you know about what's going on in society and the world today. It's part of it too. But what he wants me to do is get more people to come over to Christ because we're going to live in a world of peace now. And your biggest problem is going to be is, what can I do for humanity? You won't have to worry about anything. So that's what's coming, folks. Just give it time. The last of the evil is leaving now. It's like leaving the building, and we're soon going to see. Can you imagine that we're going to live in a time when our great, great ancestors and children And grandchildren will say, my grandpappy was there, or grandma was there when God came and changed the earth. We're here now, and it's about to happen. I know it in my heart. I know it in my heart. Wow. Woo. But the Patriot Rise event is the 28th to the 30th. Okay. That starts Thursday. I will be there. Come up there. Let me hug your neck. I'll take a picture with you, whatever. We can pray together, whatever you want to do. Come on and see these great speakers that are going to be there. www.patriotsariseevent.com. I'm going to keep that banner up there, and I'm going to take the big picture down. But there's the car. There it is at the event. I'm just crazy about that car. So yeah, the storms are probably right where he's at, where she's at. That's why it's a shame, but we'll get her on again. I'll record a show with her tomorrow, because I'm not going to let the weather affect. Can we get the word out how to save our country? That ain't happening. Tomorrow we got Candace Taylor. Then we got Jeff Wallace Wednesday. I'm going to be doing live shows if I can somehow. I'll bring my board with me anyway. If we can squeeze our way in a corner up there and get an internet connection, you can best believe that the Frog News Network will be live. Yes, we will. Praise God. There it is. Thank you, Superfoods. Weather warfare. Exactly right. And excuse me for sipping my coffee. I was just like, man, I need a nap. And I never drink coffee at night, ever. And I says, well, I'm not going to be not perky during the show. Now I'll be up all night because I drank 1 cup of coffee, probably. But it's okay. Like Greg Locke says, he says, I preach twice a week. And he had a thing at his church today with Roger Stone, and they had a bunch of other people up there. They had an event at their church, a Patriot-like event. The same people that put on about cancer thing out in Vegas or wherever it was, and Scott and all them were out there. That some of them people came to Greg's church today, and they had a great event. But Greg says, yes, I'm tired. He says, I speak 5 to 7 days a week. And then also I do my church here. He said, yes, I'm tired, but it's not time to be tired. We're at a war right now. I'm tired too. I could have took the day off and just rested up. Can't do it. We got to fight the battle. The only reason I didn't do shows from down there, we didn't have a good internet connection, but we'll make sure. I'll guarantee I will record videos. I have 2 phones, and they have 64 gig hard drives in them. I got power things to keep them powered up. We will get you some video out of there. Promise you that. I'll see if I can get a small interview with Greg, Pastor Greg up there. Locke. I know John DeLemme will let me, we'll interview him, and, we'll get some other speakers and interview them as well. I'm looking for great things. I am really, really excited about going up there. Let me see if I can find that. I can see it now. So some big guy yelling through a borehole gets arrested driving a cool car. That'd be me. Because I'm going to expose all the vaccine sites in my town. As soon as I get back from there and there's not an event for a week or 2, I will be taking that bullhorn. And trust me, it's the loudest bullhorn I've ever heard. I wish I could have got one as big as the Blues Brothers, like it was the size of the car. But I am going to expose these people that are murdering people. I mean, who do they think they are? What rights do they think they have? But I can't go into that right here on the show because I don't want to lose the channel. And actually, we got one. I can't go into it, but so I'm going to keep it clean because we on all channels right now. So I'm trying to be cool so I don't do anything wrong. All right. So we got somebody calling in. Let's see if we can get Dave Moore on here.
David Moore.
Go ahead, Dave. You're live on the show.
Hi, Dave. Anyway, hi, Doug.
Hi.
I'm watching your show, and I've got friends and family that are in the military, and you know what's going to happen with these guys that aren't going to take the jab?
I don't think
they're
saying they're going to throw them out.
All their benefits and everything.
Well, that's what they say. Let's see what happens. If enough of them say no to it, how much? Yeah, well, enough of them say no to it. What military have you got left?
Well, what I understand is they're being, disobeying a lawful order.
Well, then they'll be discharged from the military. They'll be alive. and they'll be able to sue them because you can't force that on nobody. It's against the law. It's against the Constitution. There's
Okay,
we're
thank you, sir.
changing. The whole government's changing, so it won't matter if they get discharged from the Army. They'll probably be able to go right back in. They need to stand up for their rights as a human being. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, guys, that was another call, but let's see. It's a scare event. It is. I mean, trying to force this on everybody, and I can't get into talking about it too much because we stayed on YouTube and Facebook. But I'm just telling you, it's a mandate. Don't make it a law. Look it up. Do your own research. It's the Constitution, guys. And if you come up to the event, I got plenty of these stickers. I will get you one and give you one. All right, another caller calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Now, why didn't this thing connect to my phone? Okay, let's go speaker again. Hello, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Doug.
Hey.
Dan Helton here from Virginia.
Where are you from in Virginia?
Wise, Virginia.
Wise, Virginia. I'm over here in Newport News.
When you travel, truck driver, did you ever travel 58 or 23?
Yeah, I 58 all the time.
I had a CB radio. I had me a Crown Victoria like you're driving now. I retired in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
I had me a CB radio, and I got all them truckers crazy talking to them, act like I was another trucker. You may have been one of them.
That's funny right there.
Love your show. Love your patches. I tried one of your samples. It lasted 2 days.
Well, then you need to order you some. Go to my link and order.
How can I order some more?
Well, didn't you get the card with it? The card has the website right next.
Yeah.
Go to that website address and order you some.
I sure will.
It's lifewave.com/freedom2021. All right, I got another call I'm gonna grab. All right, brother.
Call from Ron Swayze.
Go ahead, you're live on the show.
Yeah, this is Ron Swayze.
Yes, sir.
They have been, for the natural cures of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they have been blocking it. And one of the things that I found on the internet was yellow squash.
Really?
My wife normally takes 4 shots of insulin a day.
Yes, sir.
And since she's been taking a yellow squash, we have it once a day. There's sometimes days that she does not even have to take a shot at all.
Really? I'm going to be buying that because I'm currently on a pill for my sugar and I take that once a week shot. So I'm going to look into that and get me a whole bunch of that yellow squash then and see if that, that guy, Dr. Atkins, he was telling us all kind of natural cures for high blood pressure, diabetes, rosacea, all kind of stuff. And it was you're deficient in minerals in your body is what it is. It's not a pill you need. You have a deficiency in a vitamin or something in your body, or either you have parasites in your body. Like I said earlier, they deworm animals, cows, horses, dogs, but they don't do human beings. They just let the parasites live and cause sickness in you. And if you probably look through time, there's probably something naturally that deworms you too. And they've blocked us from that as well.
I'm looking more towards what is natural and things from the Bible and that.
Yes, yes.
And I will tell you, I have AFib.
Uh-huh.
And normally I would take a medicine it's called metoprolol.
Mm-hmm.
But I have found by just taking its powder magnesium, okay, that relaxes your muscles and opens up your blood vessels. So it also helps to lower your blood pressure, but it works on your heart as well. And there's times that I have an attack where my heart will be beating fast, and I'll feel it in my jaw, feel it in my chest. And by taking that magnesium, powdered magnesium dissolved in water, it gets in your system so much faster than taking a metoprolol.
Uh-huh.
And it has for me, I'll put it that way, so in case someone says,
Yeah, well, we can't make medical claims, but it's working for him. How's that sound?
it's working for me.
There you go. And I'm looking forward to getting on Dr. Artis' site and looking up a lot of these cures he's got.
Yeah, and my wife and I, we listened to y'all when you were together with Mike,
Mm-hmm.
and we do appreciate you. I would like if you would say on the TV, and I'll run it back, as to how to get a hold of you. I'll just write it down when
Okay, to get a hold of me or get in touch with the team, because you got to realize we get hundreds of emails a day. You go to thefrognewsnetwork@gmail.com and you can email us. And then you have to leave
what was that again?
the Frog News Network @gmail.com.
Okay.
There it is on the screen right now. If you're watching the show, the Frog News Network @gmail.com, and make sure you put whatever the subject is in there. So a lot of people just sign up for the newsletter that's going to be coming out. But just if you have something you need to leave us a message, make sure you put a subject in there so we know to address that right straight away.
Oh, I have something else to tell you about.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is something that you could possibly make, if some people are interested in possibly making some money. It is, you heard of Trump coming out. He's joined up with this other company on a media.
Yeah, well, it's called Truth.
Yes. Okay. There is the company that they've joined up with, the stock came out last Thursday, $5.
Right.
Okay. It had shot up to $68 a share.
Wow, that's incredible. Time to buy in on that, right?
That ain't the half of it. Then Friday, it got up to 138, I believe it was. Okay. There was profit taken, and it went down to like $89.
Right.
Today, it was around 92. But that is something that if someone is looking at an investment,
right,
they might do some research and
do your own research, because basically I appreciate the knowledge, but we don't give investment advice on the Frog News Network.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing I like. It is going to be a company where you don't have to worry about being censored.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're looking forward. They're saying sometime in January to be released. Right now, they're just advertising iOS, which is Apple phones. But we're all looking, and I don't think Android and Apple phones will exist here shortly. I think there'll be we be getting phones, and we don't want to say from the government, but there'll be new kind of phones where they can't track you coming out. Is what the word. That's what the word, because I believe, it'd be the end of Google. It'll be the end of Apple, because they all track you and steal all your everything you do. So I believe, some kind of Starlink phones or something they'll come out with. But anyways, I appreciate your call.
Well, thank you very much. And we appreciate you and Mike and everyone that is in the same boat and doing the same job.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a great evening.
You too.
I have no idea why my phone will connect on Bluetooth one time and then it won't the next. Keeps going in and out. Anyways, guys, going to stay on just a little bit longer because we didn't get to interview Francine, but let me throw up her banner once again and throw up the up. All right, let me see. I'm going to take a couple more calls and that's it.
Cliff Ducharme, Canada.
Go ahead. You're live on the show with Doug.
Hello, Doug?
Yes, this is Doug. You're live.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you're not going to believe this. As I was calling you, because it kept going beep, 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 right? And I called the fourth time. I was like praying, please let it, my message has to come through, let it go through. And then boom, it went through. It said, leave your name. Boom. Thank you for having me on. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. And this poor person, you think you've called a lot of times?
Canada.
Okay, I just want to give a shout out to somebody is trying to call me for about the 10th time or maybe more. TXI. Hang in there. You'll get through sooner or later. So you're calling from Canada. What can you tell us? It's real bad up there, I know.
Yes, sir, it is. One thing I want to say, when you're just talking about minerals in our body that we need, one thing that we really need is called glutathione. After we're 21 years old, our body loses the ability to produce glutathione every year, a few percent, right? So, whatever
can
way
you see the screen to our show right now?
Natural glutathione into your body, it does amazing things for you.
Can you see the screen to the show right now?
Pardon me?
Can you see the screen to our show right now?
Can I screen my phone?
Dude, are you watching us live on the internet right now?
No, I can't see us live. No, sorry, I can't. I can't
Okay,
hardly hear you. Sorry, no, I can't see us, sir. No.
Okay, so because I LifeWave, I sell this very thing that you're talking about. That same product.
Oh, okay.
We sell them in patches.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you,
I what I was going to try to ask you was, I seen that you called in. I was going to show you what we had. And it's time for me to get my sponsors in here before I forget today. So just hold on a second for me, if you will. Don't forget, guys, the biggest patriot in this country, Mike Lindell, has sacrificed everything. He's been thrown out of every major store in the world now. Us podcasters and other broadcasts like Right Side Broadcasting are now picking up the slack for him and helping him sell his pillows. You will be supporting the Frog News Network. If you sign up and use the code word Frog News, you can save up to 66% off on your orders. Save up to 66% off when you use the code word Frog News. So support the number one patriot, I feel like, in this company, and you're also helping support Frog News Network. Okay, and one more, and I don't have a lot of sponsors, guys. It's just two major ones right now. I'm an independent distributor for X39 LifeWave. We were just talking about the very thing that the mineral he was discussing, and I will show you the patches right now. We sell X39, and we also sell this too. And I believe that is the very thing that he was talking about, if you look at the name. So these right here keep up your immune system. It does wonderful things for your body. So you can get these patches also from us. There's many more patches, and then we're going to have the big reveal out in Orlando on the 23rd of next month, and I'll be speaking in front of 10,000 people. I'm already nervous. And it's formal, so I guess I got to run a tux. But you can, okay, we got all the plugs in, and you can go ahead now, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, everybody's into this gematria and stuff like this, right? And I don't really know much about it. And anyways, if you take gematria, but in Hebrew language, the nominations are a lot higher. But if you take Jesus and you spell it out and use gematria from Hebrew language, it comes to 666.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of
What's crazy is
that
I want to
Today
learn
was
it, but I
crazy.
just don't have time to learn gematria. I know a lot of people are talking
Yeah,
about it
same
now.
here. I don't
I'm using
understand it.
discernment, and you know, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to talk bad about it, but it's not going to. That's not what I do. I want to bring people together now, and as opposed to, you know. So, but what I want to say is, I haven't figured it out yet, and I can't listen to 3 hours of people talking about numbers. I get confused going to the bank. You don't need to throw numbers at me for hours. I'm lost and drooling out my mouth.
I think there's a direct line open to the creator, and I think he's hearing us. So, yeah, like you said, so I pray for discernment all the time, and it seems to be helping. And that's a good advice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you calling in, sir. I do. So, guys, I want to do one more call and then call it a night. One more call. If there's another caller, I'll take it. It's been 1 hour and 6 minutes. We'll try to get Francine back. I hope she's okay. I'm sure she is, because can't nothing happen to her. She's protected by an iron suit. You know what I mean? She is fine. So one more call. If we don't get one in a minute, we'll just yes, I got his pillows, and I must tell you, I used to have to use like 2 or 3 pillows to get that feeling where I was comfortable to go to bed. I have one of his pillows. When I lean on it and turn to the right, I have that feeling right away, and I don't wake up with my neck hurting at all. I've got some of his sheets I'm yet to put on the bed, and I'm sure they're going to be amazing too. I have some of the slippers. They're the most comfortable slippers I ever put on my feet. So, I thought somebody was calling, but anyways, guys, we'll try to get Francine again on tomorrow night. I'm recording a show with Candace Taylor tomorrow at 12. We'll play that. It's going to be only a 30-minute show. So we'll invite Francine back tomorrow night, or record something tomorrow afternoon if she's available, because I know she's going to be very busy getting everything set up for the event up there, because tomorrow will be, what is it, Tuesday night already, and the event starts Thursday. So I'm sure they're in the process of setting the place up right now. So with that being said, we don't have any more calls, guys. Now that I'm all wired up on coffee, we might even do a talk thing after this is over. But we're kind of, you know, I don't want to chance it with the channel, so we won't go, you know, much longer on here tonight. But know that that, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you Froganites, and we know, you know, if we just help one person understand more about what's going on, I feel like we did our job. And I want to give a big shout out again to Colleen that books the shows, and Superfoods. I love you guys. You take care of me. You're part of my family now. And I just want to say thank you. Also, everybody else that, you know, that I met down in Aiken, and no, it's too late for a call now, bro. Sorry. So we're just going to end this in a prayer, and we'll be done for the night. And let me take this headset off. Give me a second to cut my speakers back on off of there. So just give me a second, please. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Let's pray. Father God, we thank you. I thank you for giving me traveling mercies down to Aiken, South Carolina and back. I'm so happy that you let everybody get home safely. I want to thank you for letting me visit with Mike yesterday, Lord, and know that you answered all the prayers we prayed to get him home. But thank you, Lord, for everything you do. For you guide us in the right direction with the Frog News Network. You're the one in charge. I'm merely just a ordinary man doing extraordinary things through you. Without you and without our Froganites, I'm just staring at a camera and looking at and talking in a microphone. But you've grown this show to so big. Through you is how we want to keep continuing to grow the show. Through you is how we want to keep touching people. And I'm always going to keep you first, no matter what, God. And we pray for all our Froganite safeties. We pray for our military and our police safeties as we go through this transition. And trust me, we know it's coming, God. We know you're going to show up. We know that you're coming very soon. And I will do everything in my power to keep getting the word out that you're in charge. You're the King of Kings. God, we say all these things in your name. Amen. Guys, good night. Sorry about we had technical difficulties, but sometimes Mother Nature doesn't play fair. Remember the old margarine commercial? Some of y'all are way too young for that. I just showed my age. Don't fool with Mother Nature, and then the lightning would come. Y'all don't remember that, but I do. That's how old I am. But guys, we love you. And if Superfood wants, we'll go over and let's run this one in the conversation chat to see if we can build that one up, Superfoods. And we'll do a little bit over there. I just love you guys, and I appreciate everything you do for us. Please support Mike Landell. He does a wonderful job helping the president. He does a wonderful job as a great business owner, and we want to support him. And in turn, you're supporting the Frog News Network. We love you guys, and good night.